Did you know that in 2012, KFC faced criticism in China for using growth hormones in poultry? But does it affect you? If you live in the US, is the KFC fried chicken you eat truly safe? Despite the controversies, KFC fried chicken remains undeniably popular. In 2023 alone, KFC's US revenue reached $5.176 billion, with 3,791 stores across the country. By 2024, this number had increased to 4,491 stores. KFC, short for Kentucky Fried Chicken, is one of the world's largest fast food chains. But few people know that this legendary fried chicken started in a small gas station in Corbin, Kentucky in 1930. Harland Sanders, the founder of KFC, experimented with multiple recipes, and in 1939 had invented the pressure frying method. This technique retained moisture while reducing cooking time. In 1952, the first KFC franchise was established. From there, the fried chicken empire grew at an astonishing rate. Today, China is KFC's largest market, with over 5,600 stores. Meanwhile, in Japan, KFC has become a Christmas tradition, with millions of people placing orders weeks in advance to buy fried chicken. So what makes KFC so appealing? Is the fried chicken recipe really a mystery? And does the production process ensure quality? Let's find out more. Where does KFC's chicken come from? While the company does not publicly disclose its supplier list, reports from Reuters, Forbes, and the Wall Street Journal indicate that its main U.S. partners include Tyson Foods, Pilgrim's Pride, and Perdue Farms, three of the largest poultry producers in the country. KFC claims to adhere to USDA standards, avoid growth hormones, and strictly control antibiotic residue. However, KFC has not been free from controversy. In 2012, the company was accused of using growth hormones in chickens in China. KFC denied the allegations, stating that rapid growth was due to selective breeding and a proper nutrition regimen. Yet, just a year later, parent company Yum Brands dismissed around 1,000 suppliers in China due to antibiotic misuse and tightened quality control procedures. Additionally, rumors about KFC using genetically modified chickens have raised public concern. A fabricated article from 1999 falsely claimed that KFC had changed its name to avoid using the word chicken because its poultry was not real chicken. However, KFC and regulatory authorities have repeatedly debunked this rumor. After leaving the farm, the chickens are transported to processing plants, where every step is automated to ensure quality and food safety. The birds are placed on a conveyor belt and stunned using electricity or CO2 gas before automated blades precisely sever the neck arteries. This optimizes blood drainage and maintains fresh meat quality. Next, the chickens are dipped in a 60 to 65 degrees Celsius hot water to soften the feathers, which are then removed by high-speed rotating rubber rollers in seconds. Once defeathered, image scanning systems and optical sensors inspect each bird, detecting abnormalities like infections or wounds to filter out non-compliant ones. Automated knives make precise incisions in the abdomen, and robotic arms gently extract the organs, sorting the liver, heart, and gizzard for retention, while recycling other parts into animal feed or industrial material. The chickens are then sprayed with high-pressure water or food-safe disinfectants to eliminate bacteria. Sensor-equipped robots measure size and weight before industrial blades cut them into uniform portions of thighs, wings, and breasts. Finally, the chicken is vacuum sealed in a sterile environment, chilled, and shipped to KFC kitchens worldwide. Now you see how strictly KFC controls its ingredients. If you find this interesting, don't forget to like the video and keep watching for the next steps. At the kitchen, the chicken is seasoned using a secret blend of 11 herbs and spices, which is so closely guarded that it has never been patented. To prevent duplication, KFC divides the recipe into 2 parts and sends them to 2 separate companies for mixing before combining them again. The marination process begins by soaking the chicken in brine or buttermilk, which helps retain moisture and allows the flavors to penetrate deeply. Each piece is then coated in a spice-infused flour mixture using a strict hand breading technique. To achieve the perfect crispy crust, the chicken must be turned and pressed into the flour mixture at least 7 times, ensuring an even coating that won't flake off during frying. The exact recipe remains a mystery. While never confirmed, research suggests it may contain basil, celery salt, paprika, ground ginger, black pepper, and MSG, a flavor enhancer contributing to KFC's signature taste. In 2016, Joe Ledington, Harland Sanders' nephew, discovered a copy of the original recipe and tested it. The result? A flavor that matched KFC's current fried chicken by 95%. This is the most crucial step. After seasoning, the chicken is placed in a pressure fryer, a technique perfected by Harland Sanders in the 1930s. The chicken is fried at approximately 185 degrees Celsius for 7 to 10 minutes, depending on the size of the pieces. The pressurized environment prevents excessive oil absorption, reducing grease while maintaining crunchiness. While KFC uses pressure frying for a juicy texture, competitor Popeyes opts for a conventional deep fryer, producing a crispier, more textured crust. Which method do you think creates the better flavor? After frying, each piece is placed on a draining rack for quality inspection. Only those meeting standards for color, texture, and crispiness are sent to the serving counter. But that's not the final step. KFC fried chicken also undergoes a special heat retention process to ensure customers receive it hot and fresh. Finally, the chicken is packed into paper boxes or trays, paired with fries, biscuits, and dipping sauces, ready to deliver KFC's signature taste experience. Despite ongoing debates about food safety, the appeal of KFC fried chicken is undeniable. As the brand slogan states, it's finger-licking good. KFC captivates millions with its crispy coating and signature flavor. But if fried chicken isn't your choice, there's another iconic dish worth discussing: the Big Mac. In 1967, McDonald's franchisee Jim Deligatti created the Big Mac to compete with larger burgers. Initially named the Aristocrat and then Blue Ribbon Burger, it succeeded only after being renamed the Big Mac. Launched nationwide in 1968, a 1974 campaign with the slogan "2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions" on a sesame seed bun solidified its status. Today, over 550 million Big Macs are sold annually in more than 100 countries, and the burger even inspires the Big Mac Index, an economic indicator. But what gives the Big Mac its lasting appeal? The next section will unveil the secrets behind making this legendary burger. McDonald's commits to using 100% fresh beef, free from preservatives and artificial additives. Its beef supply comes from major partners like OSI Group, Keystone Foods, and Cargill. At processing plants, whole beef cuts undergo strict quality checks before being ground in industrial meat grinders. The processed beef is then compressed under high pressure into patties, each weighing precisely 45.4 grams, 1.6 ounces. Weight and thickness sensors inspect each patty to ensure consistency before they are stored. A quick freezing system using liquid nitrogen at minus 18 degrees Celsius, 0 degrees Fahrenheit, locks in the beef's freshness without the need for preservatives. The patties are then automatically packaged and distributed to McDonald's locations under stringent storage protocols. Produced by partners such as Arista, Fresh Start Bakeries, and East Vault Bakeries, the Big Mac bun features a unique 3-layer design that holds the fillings without collapsing when eaten. The process begins with large-scale mixers kneading the dough until reaching the perfect consistency. The dough is then divided by an automatic portioning machine, ensuring uniform size. These portions are shaped into round buns with precise thickness. They pass through an automatic sesame seed sprayer, ensuring an even coating that enhances flavor. The buns travel on conveyor belts into industrial ovens heated at 220 degrees Celsius, 428 degrees Fahrenheit, where temperature is strictly controlled. After cooling for 30 minutes, the buns undergo a quality inspection before being automatically packaged. Only those meeting the standards are shipped to McDonald's restaurants, ready for assembly. The vegetables in the Big Mac add freshness while balancing the richness of the beef and sauce. McDonald's collaborates with major suppliers like Taylor Farms and Simplot to ensure high food safety standards. Lettuce is harvested from specialized farms and transported to processing plants. There, it enters high-capacity washing machines, where high-pressure water jets combined with ozone filtration remove impurities and bacteria without damaging the leaves. After washing, the lettuce is automatically shredded into uniform strips for optimal crispness and ease of eating. Onions undergo a similar process. They are first peeled using steam technology before being diced by high-speed cutting machines, ensuring consistency in size. Pickles, an essential ingredient that adds a slight tang to the Big Mac, are supplied by J.G. Boswell Company, Heinz, and B&G Foods. After being brined in a special vinegar spice mixture, they are precisely sliced into thin rounds, allowing them to absorb sauce quickly when combined with other ingredients. Once prepared, all vegetables are vacuum sealed and transported under temperature-controlled conditions, ensuring they arrive at McDonald's locations as fresh as possible. What sets the Big Mac apart? It's not just the 2 beef patties and the 3-layer bun. It's the Big Mac sauce, a secret recipe that has captivated millions for over 50 years. Produced by Kraft Heinz, this sauce achieves the perfect balance of creaminess, tanginess, sweetness, and mild spice. Ingredients such as mayonnaise, mustard, vinegar, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, vegetable oil, and finely ground pickles are blended in high-powered emulsifiers, ensuring a smooth and consistent texture. An automated quality control system monitors viscosity, color, and taste to ensure uniformity worldwide. Have you ever dipped fries into Big Mac sauce? If you're a fan of this flavor, don't forget to hit like. Now all the ingredients are ready. In McDonald's kitchens, the final step happens quickly, ensuring the burger is ready to serve. The frozen beef patties are taken out of storage and placed on an industrial flat-top grill. When the grill lid lowers, the dual contact press cooking system allows both sides of the patty to cook simultaneously at 218 degrees Celsius, 424 degrees Fahrenheit, without losing moisture. After 42 seconds, a signal sounds, the lid automatically lifts, and the cooked beef patties are moved to a draining tray, where they are kept warm for assembly. Meanwhile, the Big Mac buns are heated on the grill for 17 seconds to maintain softness, ensuring they are neither chewy nor overly crispy. Once everything is ready, employees begin the assembly process, a well-trained procedure designed to be completed in under 30 seconds. The employee picks up the bottom bun, places it on the assembly tray, and quickly presses a button to dispense a precise amount of Big Mac sauce. They sprinkle a handful of diced onions, adding a layer of crisp lettuce, then carefully place a slice of softened American cheese. A hot beef patty is then placed on top, completing the bottom section. Next, the middle bun is added, and the steps are repeated, pressing the sauce dispenser, adding onions, lettuce, and pickles, followed by placing the second beef patty. Finally, the top bun is placed, completing the Big Mac. Each McDonald's employee can assemble a Big Mac in just a few seconds, thanks to an optimized conveyor system. Once finished, the burger moves to the packaging area, ready to reach the customer in under 90 seconds from the moment the order is placed. The Big Mac is the symbol of McDonald's, then pepperoni pizza is one of the best-selling pizzas of the Domino's chain. Its crispy crust, stretchy mozzarella cheese, rich tomato sauce, and spicy salty pepperoni slices create a distinctive flavor that attracts millions of customers. Domino's was founded in 1960 by Tom Monaghan, initially as a small pizza shop in Michigan. With a strategy focused on fast delivery, the brand quickly expanded and became one of the largest pizza chains in the United States. At the same time, pepperoni, a signature spicy sausage, emerged as one of the Italian-Americans' innovation. Although pizza originated in Italy, its flavors were gradually adjusted to the U.S. to better suit local tastes. Among these adaptations, pepperoni, made from pork and beef, seasoned with paprika, garlic, and black pepper, quickly became the most popular topping. Domino's not only pioneered the fast pizza delivery model, but also played a significant role in popularizing pepperoni pizza, making it a top choice for customers. Today, pepperoni pizza is one of Domino's best-selling items, and the most popular pizza in the U.S. A true Domino's pepperoni pizza is defined by its signature crust, which is slightly crispy on the outside while remaining soft and fluffy inside. The dough is supplied by Ardent Mills and General Mills, the two largest flour producers in North America. At the processing facility, flour is mixed with water, yeast, salt, and oil in high-capacity mixers, then left to rise under strictly controlled temperature and humidity conditions to ensure the perfect dough texture. After the rising time is complete, the dough is fed into automatic portioning machines, which divide it into evenly sized portions. These dough portions are then pressed into shape using hydraulic presses, ensuring uniform thickness while maintaining the ideal texture for baking. After shaping, the dough undergoes rapid chilling to retain its freshness before being transported to Domino's stores. Classic Domino's pepperoni pizza wouldn't be complete without rich tomato sauce, which balances the creaminess of the cheese and the spiciness of the pepperoni. Domino's sources fresh tomatoes from farms in California, where the climate and soil conditions are ideal for growing tomatoes with the perfect balance of natural sweetness and acidity. Tomatoes are transported to processing plants within 6 hours of harvest, ensuring maximum freshness. There, they undergo a high-pressure water spray system, removing dirt without damaging the skin. Next, they are placed in hot water baths to loosen the skin, followed by automatic peelers that completely remove the thin outer layer. Once cleaned, the tomatoes are pureed in high-capacity grinders, creating a smooth, thick consistency. To achieve Domino's signature flavor, the sauce is cooked with salt, pepper, garlic, onions, olive oil, and spices such as oregano, basil, and sugar. Automated temperature control systems maintain an ideal simmering temperature, preserving the tomato's natural flavors without making the sauce overly acidic or sweet. After cooking, the sauce is rapidly cooled to maintain its freshness before being vacuum sealed and delivered to Domino's stores. Pepperoni is not just a topping, it is the soul of pepperoni pizza. To ensure consistent flavor, Domino's partners with major meat producers such as Smithfield Foods and Hormel Foods, leading brands in the food processing industry. The production of pepperoni begins at pig and cattle farms, where the animals are raised according to strict nutritional and health standards. Once they reach the required weight, they are transported in specialized trucks to the food processing plant. Pigs and cattle undergo a stunning process using either electric shock or CO2 gas. They are then moved to the dehairing line, where hot water and automated dehairing machines completely remove the outer layer of hair. After this stage, robotic arms programmed for precision make accurate cuts along the body to open the abdominal cavity and remove the internal organs. Next, the heads of the pigs and cattle are removed, followed by the process of splitting the carcasses in half using high-powered band saws. During the butchering stage, workers and automated cutting systems divide the carcasses into smaller sections. Parts such as ribs and thighs are separated, while the remaining sections are trimmed for excess fat to ensure the proper lean-to-fat ratio for pepperoni production. Once the sorting process is complete, the beef and pork are fed into industrial grinders, where high-speed rotating blades mince them into a fine mixture. After grinding, the minced beef and pork are transferred into an industrial mixing machine. Inside, large mixing paddles rotate at high speed, evenly incorporating seasonings such as sodium nitrate, paprika, garlic, and black pepper into the meat. The mixture is continuously stirred to ensure that the seasonings are thoroughly absorbed and the texture remains uniform. Once the mixture meets quality standards, the automatic discharge system releases it onto a conveyor belt. Workers perform a quick quality check before the meat moves to the stuffing stage, where it is encased to form pepperoni. After passing the quality inspection, the mixture is fed into sausage stuffing machines. These machines use high-pressure pumps to push the meat into natural collagen casings, forming long, evenly sized sausage links. Once fully stuffed, the sausages are cut to standard lengths and moved to the drying racks, where they are hung on metal bars and transferred to a low-temperature curing chamber, where a humidity-controlled system allows the meat to be cured slowly, developing the signature spicy and savory flavor of pepperoni. After 24 to 48 hours, the pepperoni reaches perfect maturity and is transferred to automatic slicers. The thin slices undergo image sensor quality checks, removing any pieces that do not meet size specifications. Finally, the pepperoni is packaged according to Domino's standard portioning, ensuring each pizza receives the same number of slices, achieving the perfect topping-to-crust balance. Domino's uses 100% pure mozzarella cheese, supplied by Leprino Foods, the world's largest mozzarella producer. At the facility, fresh cow's milk from partner farms undergoes rigorous quality inspections before entering the pasteurization process. The milk is then poured into fermentation vats, where lactic bacteria help it coagulate into curds, the base for mozzarella cheese. The curds are then cut, heated, and stretched in specialized machines, giving mozzarella its distinct elasticity and melt-in-your-mouth texture when baked. After stretching, the cheese is rapidly cooled to maintain freshness, then shredded using high-powered industrial graters. The finely shredded mozzarella undergoes quality checks before being packaged according to Domino's standards. At the store level, the cheese is kept in cold storage until it is ready to be evenly sprinkled over pizzas in precise portions. When baked, it melts perfectly, creating a rich, gooey texture. Now that all the ingredients are ready, Domino's employees work with speed and precision like well-trained professional chefs, ensuring that each pizza is completed in just a few minutes. They take a portion of dough from the storage unit, place it on a floured surface, and use their hands to spin and stretch it gently but firmly, forming a perfect round shape without tearing. If needed, they use a specialized dough press to shape the crust to the ideal thickness, with slightly thicker edges to hold the toppings in place. Then they press lightly around the edge of the dough, forming a raised rim that prevents the toppings from spilling during baking. This rim also contributes to the signature crispy yet fluffy texture of Domino's crust. The dough is then tossed into the air and lands smoothly onto a perforated baking tray, ready for the next steps. With a single swift motion, an employee scoops the tomato sauce, flicks their wrist, and spreads it in a spiral pattern, ensuring the sauce covers the pizza evenly without overflowing onto the crust. Next, their hand barely skims over the cheese container, yet every handful of mozzarella is sprinkled evenly and precisely, covering the surface according to Domino's exact standards. Their speed is truly impressive when it comes to placing the pepperoni. Without counting or measuring, Each slice is positioned as if by magic. 6 slices for a small pizza, 12 for a medium, and 24 for a large. Every piece is placed with precision, avoiding overlap while leaving no unnecessary gaps. The fully assembled pizza is then placed onto a conveyor oven set at 260 degrees Celsius, 500 degrees Fahrenheit, where circulating hot air melts the cheese, slightly curls the pepperoni, and crisps the crust while keeping the inside soft. The entire baking process takes just 6 to 7 minutes, with not a single second wasted. As soon as the pizza slides out of the oven, an employee swiftly grabs a sharp rotary blade and, with just 2 quick strokes, cuts it into 6 or 8 perfectly even slices. In one seamless motion, they slide the pizza into a Domino's branded box and fold the edges with a flick of the wrist, sealing the box securely without disturbing the toppings. The entire process, from dough preparation to a finished packaged pizza, takes just 10 minutes, ensuring it is ready for delivery well within Domino's famous 30 minutes guarantee. This efficiency is what has made Domino's the fastest serving pizza chain in the world. From the crispy crust of KFC fried chicken, to the double-layered Big Mac with its legendary sauce, to the hot, cheesy pepperoni pizza from Domino's, each dish has its own unique recipe, precise production process, and undeniable appeal. KFC is famous for its 11 secret spices. McDonald's is known for its Big Mac sauce, and Domino's wins customers over with fast delivery and bold pepperoni flavor. So, are you Team Fried Chicken, Team Burger, or Team Pizza? Let us know in the comments. And if you want to uncover more secrets behind famous dishes, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to catch the next video.